What up, gamers? Welcome back to Kaboom!
Kaboom, kaboom! Ah!
We're back with yet another exciting video for you. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that subscribe button and get a good luck refill for the rest of this week. Do you love our channel? Support us now. Get your Kaboom membership, get cool badges, emoticons, and infinite luck in return. Rage quitting is when you get so mad at losing in a video game that you end up freaking out and quitting the game. This is a phenomenon that has been occurring in the world of Twitch for a plethora of years. Most notably, this happens with small-time streamers who get really pissed off for losing. This is our list of the 10 rage quits where players freaked out and reacted in a horrible way to losing. Number 10. The Rust Experience. Naked Screaming. The naked screaming dude has been part of the Rust community since day one. This is one of the biggest symbols that every Rust player has encountered. In this particular Rust clip though, the naked screamer knows that he's going to die. This is why he starts to scream and throw a freak out just so he can be left alone.
Hey, little boy, you want to
Number 9. XQC rage quits the Among Us lobby. XQC is known for raging. I mean, most people are terrified of playing with him simply because he turns into his Rust gamertag known as Goblin and ends up getting mad at everything. This particular clip, though, happened in Among Us. Yep, people get mad in Among Us, and in this clip, XQC fell victim to Fort Connor's big brain strategies. What happened at the end? Well, XQC got mad. In fact, he got so tilted at what happened that he literally just quit the match.
Not me. Harambe?
How does it feel, Connor?
Harambe? I think Freakouts. I think Freakouts locked both of these doors.
Oh no!
I think Freakouts locked the door.
You are the worst player that I've ever had the displeasure of your game with. Enjoy your life.
Number 8. Jump King is a bit too much for MIZKIF. MIZKIF's pain seemed to be never ending when it came to Jump King. This game actually traumatized a huge amount of content creators who played it because the game had been getting a lot of viewership. MIZKIF got stuck at one specific part of the game though, and when he reached that part again, he was aiming to succeed. Unfortunately for MIZKIF, he did not succeed. In fact, he fell down pretty bad, and his reaction to it sums all the frustration up.
He's back, and he's on the same bit.
Number 7. Ninja's Monotone Rage Quit. Ninja's rages are never monotone, but when he rage quits something, he doesn't want to look like a sore loser. He doesn't really play League of Legends often, and so it's fair to assume that he won't be very good at it. And he really isn't, because he got destroyed in this clip. Yep, Ninja got absolutely owned in a game, and his reaction was literally to just leave the game. You could see the frustration on his face, that he had pure anger on his mind. Yet, he tried to keep his cool just so he wouldn't get outed.
This guy is a support plat / gold main, support main, and doesn't understand the importance of level 2 push. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Number 6. Rooster Teeth's Rainbow Six Vegas rant. Rooster Teeth's rage at Rainbow Six Vegas is by far one of the funniest things we've ever seen in our career. The best thing about the Rooster Teeth rage videos are that they're 100% genuine reactions, and that just makes everything all the funnier. In this particular clip, we see the man being extremely frustrated because his camera lighting isn't good enough for Rainbow Six Vegas' systems. He gets increasingly frustrated until he quite literally bursts into a freakout.
This white balance is too dark. This white balance is too bright. This white balance is just right! Look into the camera and remain still while you take the photo. It will not work! Front picture is invalid. Take it again. Here's my face! What more do you want from me?
Number 5. XQC'S Rage Rust. XQC is known to be a very intense guy. I mean, he's already been on this list once for freaking out over an Among Us game. However, the offline TV Rust server was his biggest controversy to date. He allegedly got so mad after losing his 16-time scope sniper rifle that he proceeded to shoot literally everyone in Rust role-playing server. He ended up shooting down anyone he saw in sight, cussing at everyone and being so mad that he got kicked out of the server. Yep, Offline TV ended up creating a whole different server that XQC never got invited to. Sucks to be him in this case, because that second server had some of the best viewership on Twitch.
No! Oh. No!
Any last words? No! Nah, you don't have any words. You.
This is my restaurant.
What?
I'm not involved.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Where's next?
Number 4. Loserfruit breaks her monitor? I honestly never expected this from Loserfruit. She's definitely not the kind of person who you would expect to get so angry in an Overwatch game that she just slams her monitor's screen. Yep, she got so mad after losing in an Overwatch duel that she ends up punching her monitor. At first she plays it off like nothing happened, but then she shows everyone her monitor and it's cracked to oblivion. She even goes on to say that she's scared of herself and would stream another day.
Nah, just kidding. Is what happened to my monitor. Just a better camera. Oh yeah. And as far as today goes, that's the gameplay portion of today's finish.
You're still there, right? Smash that subscribe button before we continue. Number 3. DELLOR'S raging in FORTNITE. DELLOR'S known for throwing fits of rage, but the amount of times he's had a FORTNITE freakout after dying are our highlights for today. He gets so frustrated after dying in FORTNITE that it just becomes a meme in and of itself. These clips are comedic gold.
I'm so f***ing bad at this game!
Number 2. The FORTNITE gamer rage results in a Smash TV again. Once again, FORTNITE gaming rage results in a busted television. In this particular clip, this kid is playing FORTNITE and getting increasingly angry at his death. Of course, he ends up dying in the game, and that just results in a proper freakout. He walks over to the television in his super messy room and punches it twice. The TV turns on, and an expression of dread fills his face as he realizes what he's done. The TV is absolutely busted, and this kid has nothing he can do to fix it. He proceeds to tell his brother not to tell their father, but there's recording and 100% proof of his actions. Poor kid. Don't be a sore loser, guys.
Get away from me! Time to get off. Get away from me! It's time to get off. I'm gonna turn it off. Oh. God. Oh, dude, I hope I didn't break it, dude. Oh!
Number 1. Houston's anger management issues result in a broken TV. Houston's anger issues are by far some of the most notoriously funny clips in the world. He gets mad at everything. We know this because there's more than one clip surfacing on the internet. In this clip, this kid just gets increasingly frustrated during a Black Ops game until he eventually blows up. This freakout is so funny and honestly kind of sad because this kid seems to have an actual anger issue. He blames the person recording for him dying in the game, and when he stands up, he proceeds to literally break everything.
Oh, you won!
What?
You just got me killed! By Sir Testicular!
The therapist said you weren't supposed to be playing anyway!
There's this is off, okay? I'm bad!
Holy sh**! Houston! Stop! Stop! Houston! Quit! Quit! Check out this video. It's specially selected for you. You'll like it.